next exciting topic. This is the major data loads over the last 12 months into BDBSA. So there's been 230,000 records that have been loaded in the last 12 months. It's taken us up to about 4.5 million records in BDBSA now. And that's not including the herbarium, which have another 1 million plant records. So, yeah, pretty substantial data set forming there. And that 250,000 records that have been loaded are across all the taxa groups. So plants, mammals, invertebrates, fish, birds, frogs and reptiles have all had some data gone in over the year. And that's come from 85 different projects have had data loaded in the last 12 months out of the 1,200 or so projects in BDBSA. And this table shows the 20 or so of the largest loads that have gone in. And I've just highlighted some in red to give you a range of the diversity of data going in and to show how it's coming from, the diversity of areas it's coming from, like regions and internal and external and business areas. So we've got the fauna camera trapping stuff on KI, which is a Duna region work. We've got the Moomba pipeline stuff coming from outside consultants for mining assessments. Eyre Peninsula Bird Survey, which is coming from an ALA portal that's been running successfully for Eyre Peninsula, so they fed that data in. EBS Ecology collect lots of new data and they're very good at feeding all that in. And conservation groups like the Nature Conservation Society feed their Mount Lofty Ranges woodland bird monitoring in each year. So that's 7,000 bird records coming in for the AMLR region mainly. And major projects, SARPIC and also Cataracto floodplain veg survey stuff there. Fire management, feed in lots of records from their Bramble observations. And there's a few bizarre ones there, that Toxoplasma gondii investigation by Taggart, which is a university data set, but it's actually, it's not the Toxoplasma stuff going into the system, but it's all the fauna trapping they're doing as part of that. And then actually the one that gets the top number of records is a private naturalist who's just got organised with his collection that he's been doing in Bolaire over the years and got all his records together and put them in. So all of those projects obviously have metadata and may or may not be fit for purpose for what you're doing. So private consult, validation that's put on them, maybe something that leads you to drop them in or out of your actual actual business requirements. Anyway, they're all there and coming in thick and fast.
Is it possible to put in photopoint photos in here, or is there a different slot for that?
Yep, so photopoint photos have typically been stored in BDBSA. So we have some projects that only capture photopoint photos. So you won't have species data, you'll just have a site description and a visit, and then you'll have photos. Most things are possible in one way or another. Yeah.